Have you ever felt that a great opportunity is waiting for you, but you just can't see it yet? Do you believe that sometimes, in certain special moments of life, a sacred door can open for you? It's easy to get caught up in the routine of life and miss the quiet whispers of change. We're often so focused on our current circumstances that we don't notice the subtle shifts happening around us. But what if just beyond your current view there's a door, an opportunity that could change everything for you? A door that might seem insignificant at first glance, but holds the key to a new path in your life. This is the essence of life's sacred doors, those special moments when the universe presents us with a chance for transformation if we're open enough to see it. We all have moments in life when things suddenly change sometimes without warning. You might feel a pull, a quiet invitation to step into something new. It might be a shift in perspective, a new connection, or an unexpected event that opens up a whole new world of possibilities. The door you're standing in front of right now might not just be an ordinary opportunity, it could be a sacred door opening up a new chapter in your life. The question is, are you ready to step through? Life has a funny way of placing us in situations where we have the chance to make a choice. Do we stay in our comfort zone, or do we take a leap of faith and walk through that door? These sacred doors don't always look like grand gateways. Sometimes they appear as small moments of clarity, quiet nudges, or unexpected circumstances that invite us to grow in ways we never thought possible. But that's the beauty of them. Sacred doors are meant to challenge us, to push us forward into a future we might not have envisioned, but one that we are destined to walk through. Think about those times in your life when you felt a shift, when opportunities you never expected suddenly appeared. It might have been a chance meeting with someone who later played a significant role in your journey. Or maybe it was an unexpected change in your career, a new passion that emerged when you least anticipated it. In those moments, you might have felt like something larger was at play, a force guiding you in the right direction. That sacred door could be knocking on your life right now, urging you to step through, embrace the unknown, and embark on a new adventure. It's not about seeing things the way you always have. It's about opening your heart to a new possibility, one that could completely transform your life. Are you ready for that transformation? If this message has inspired you, please like this video, share it with others who might need a reminder of the sacred doors in their own lives, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Together we'll walk through many more sacred doors, embracing the opportunities they bring and stepping into the greatness that awaits us on the other side. When we talk about a sacred door, it's important to understand that it's not something you can physically see or touch. A sacred door is not a literal door that swings open before you, but rather a metaphor for life's opportunities, turning points, and moments of profound change. It's something that speaks to your soul and invites you to step into a new chapter of life. It might appear as a choice, a realization, or a shift in perspective. Sometimes it's an invitation that feels almost like a calling, a moment when the universe offers you the chance to evolve, to grow, and to step into the future that is waiting for you. Think of a sacred door as a passage, an opportunity that opens when the time is right, but it's up to you to recognize it and choose whether to step through. These doors don't always come with bright flashing lights or signs that point the way. They often come quietly disguised as small moments of clarity or unexpected changes in your life. It could be the start of a new relationship, a career change, or simply a shift in your own awareness that makes you realize there's more to life than what you've known up until now. A sacred door is the opening that brings forth change, growth, and progress. But to step through it, you need to be ready not only in your mind, but also in your heart. The key is being open to the change that's about to come, and that requires courage, trust, and a willingness to move beyond the familiar. It's the act of stepping into the unknown, and that can be daunting. However, those who are willing to trust in the journey find that on the other side of the sacred door there's a world of potential waiting to be realized. A sacred door is not something that comes just once. Throughout our lives, we will face many of these doors, each leading to different phases and opportunities. Some may seem small at first, but they can lead to monumental changes. Every sacred door holds the potential to transform your life in ways you never imagined. Each of us will face moments in our lives that feel like a crossroads, moments where we must make choices that will alter the course of our journey. These moments might seem like ordinary decisions, but they often represent the appearance of a sacred door waiting to be opened. It's in these times of transition that we may not always recognize that the door is right in front of us. It can feel intimidating, like something unknown that we must choose to walk into, or perhaps it's a sense that something is changing within us and we are being called toward a new path. A sacred door is a pivotal moment in your life. It's a turning point, a place where you stand between what you know and what you have yet to discover. When these moments arrive, they often come with a feeling that something big is about to happen. Something that has the potential to alter your life in ways you might not fully understand at first. To truly recognize the sacred door, you must first be awake, aware of the changes happening in your life, and willing to embrace them. Faith plays a huge role in stepping through this door. You must trust that even if the way forward seems unclear or intimidating, this door is opening for you because it's time for a new phase in your life. When a sacred door opens, it offers a chance to enter a new phase, to embrace a new journey. But like anything that is worth pursuing, the path through this door is not always easy. The transition may be uncomfortable, filled with uncertainty and fear. The old ways of thinking, being, or living may feel too safe, and stepping beyond them requires courage. You might find yourself questioning whether it's the right time, wondering if you're truly ready for the change that is calling you. And that's okay. The sacred door doesn't promise an easy journey, but it does promise growth, transformation, and the chance to become a stronger, more authentic version of yourself. To truly embrace the sacred door, you must be willing to leave behind the familiar. Stepping through a sacred door requires you to step out of your comfort zone, to embrace the unknown and move forward in faith. The moment you walk through that door, you're no longer the person you were before. The experiences you've accumulated, the lessons you've learned, and the person you've grown into, all of these things have led you to this moment of transformation. While it's natural to feel some fear when a sacred door opens, it's important to understand that fear is often a sign that you're on the verge of something important. The door is not meant to scare you, it's meant to challenge you, to push you toward a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. Embrace the fear because it's a sign that you're about to experience something that will shape you for the better. For example, let's say you're offered a new job in a city far from your home. At first, this opportunity may seem daunting. The thought of leaving behind the life you've known, your friends, your community, and stepping into an unknown world can be overwhelming. But this job, this move, could be your sacred door. It might be a chance to grow both personally and professionally, to discover parts of yourself that have been waiting to be unleashed. It might lead to friendships, experiences, and opportunities that you would never have encountered if you hadn't dared to walk through the door. The sacred door often opens at moments when we are ready for change, even if we don't fully recognize it yet. When we walk through, we enter a new world, one where we are required to adapt, to learn, and to evolve. These doors are opportunities to evolve into the next version of ourselves, each one preparing us for something greater, something more fulfilling. It's completely natural to resist change. The fear of the unknown, the comfort of the familiar, and the security of what we've always known can make it difficult to take that first step. But resisting the sacred door can also mean resisting the very change that you need to grow. Sometimes, the biggest obstacle standing between you and your transformation is your own hesitation. The sacred door might open, but if you hesitate too long, you may miss the chance. Stepping through a sacred door requires both trust and courage. You may not know what lies ahead, but you do know that staying where you are won't lead to the growth you seek. The sacred door may present itself with uncertainty, but it also brings possibility. The possibility of a life that's richer, more meaningful, and more aligned with who you truly are. The beautiful thing about sacred doors is that they open for everyone. They're not exclusive or reserved for only a few. Everyone has opportunities to walk through their own sacred doors. You don't have to be perfect, and you don't need to have everything figured out. What you need is the willingness to trust in the journey, to have faith that the doors opening in your life are part of the grand design of your growth. These doors are unique to each person. While some may find their sacred doors in relationships, others may find them in careers, health, or personal development. Regardless of where you encounter them, these doors are there to bring you closer to your true purpose and help you grow. A sacred door is not a simple opportunity, it is a transformative moment in your life. It's the threshold between who you were and who you're becoming. Recognizing and stepping through these doors can be the most powerful and rewarding decisions you ever make. The sacred door is an invitation to become the best version of yourself, to embrace change, and to trust the process of growth. So when the sacred door opens for you, don't hesitate. Step forward with faith, courage, and an open heart, because it's leading you to a new chapter filled with possibilities and new beginnings. Recognizing a sacred door is not always as simple as spotting it right in front of you. Sacred doors don't always reveal themselves immediately, and at times they come in unexpected ways. They don't always come with grand signs or flashing lights that scream opportunity ahead. Instead, they might present themselves as subtle moments or shifts in your life that at first glance seem insignificant but carry with them the potential for profound change. One of the most important things to remember when searching for your sacred door is that it may not be immediately obvious. Sometimes it might appear as a sudden opportunity, a chance meeting with someone who leads you to a new path, an unexpected job offer, or a change in your circumstances that seems to have come out of nowhere. At other times, the sacred door might manifest as a strong inner impulse, a feeling deep within you that pulls you in a direction you hadn't considered before. These impulses are often the universe's way of guiding you toward your true path. It's crucial then to listen to your heart. The sacred door often presents itself in moments when you feel a deep resonance inside an intuitive knowing that this is the right step for you. Our hearts are often the first to recognize the path to hidden opportunities. When you're in tune with your intuition, you may find that certain doors begin to appear at the right moment when you're ready to step through them. This deep feeling of alignment is something that can only be felt in the quiet moments of reflection when you're not rushing or overthinking the situation. An important sign to look out for when recognizing the sacred door is a feeling of rightness. Have you ever experienced a situation where everything around you seems to fall into place perfectly? Perhaps an opportunity or a moment where everything aligns just when you need it most. It could be a conversation that sparks a new idea, a coincidence that opens a new possibility, or a change that happens effortlessly. This is often a sign that a sacred door is about to unfold. When this sense of rightness occurs, it's not just a fleeting feeling, it's often a powerful internal signal. It's the moment when everything makes sense, when the timing is right, and when your heart feels at ease with the direction you're about to take. It's a moment of deep clarity, and it's your intuition guiding you toward a path that will lead you to growth, transformation, and fulfillment. Recognizing the sacred door is just the first step. Once you've identified it, the next challenge is knowing how to open your heart and walk through it. Opening your heart to opportunities is not always easy, especially when the door represents change. Change can be scary. It takes us out of our comfort zone, challenges our expectations, and forces us to face the unknown. But it's in these moments of change that we grow the most. To step through a sacred door, you need to embrace change. This requires courage because stepping into the unknown is often uncomfortable. Fear of the unknown is one of the most natural human reactions when we encounter new opportunities. We want to stay safe, stay in familiar territory, and avoid anything that could threaten our peace. However, if you don't take the leap, you risk missing out on the opportunity to grow and transform into the person you're meant to be. Opening your heart requires trust. Trust in the process and trust in yourself. You must trust that the universe is guiding you in the right direction, even if the way forward is not clear at first. Every opportunity, every sacred door is an invitation for you to become a greater version of yourself. And although the journey might not be easy, it is always worth it. The more you learn to embrace change, the more your heart will open to the opportunities that come your way. But there's more to opening your heart than just trusting the process. You must also face your fears and uncertainties. When you stand in front of a sacred door, you may feel fear rise up inside you. It's normal to question yourself, to doubt whether you're truly ready for what lies beyond. But fear is not a sign that you should retreat. It's often a sign that you're on the verge of something powerful. When you face your fears and step forward anyway, you open yourself up to the possibility of something wonderful waiting on the other side. Many people shy away from opportunities simply because they're afraid of failure, of making a mistake, or of stepping into something that feels too uncertain. But the key to stepping through the sacred door is realizing that failure is not a final destination. It's part of the journey. Every successful person you admire has faced uncertainty and fear, but chose to walk through the door anyway. And it's through those very experiences that they learned, grew, and created their success. Facing the unknown can be incredibly intimidating. However, the very act of stepping through that threshold is where the magic happens. Think of a time when you made a significant decision, whether it was a career change, a move to a new place, or any life-altering choice. The moment before you made the decision likely came with a surge of fear or doubt. But the moment you took that first step, things began to shift. The door that once seemed overwhelming or closed suddenly became a path forward. You were met with new experiences, new opportunities, and the knowledge that you had the strength to walk through the fear. Stepping through a sacred door requires you to embrace discomfort, not because you're weak, but because discomfort is where growth occurs. The more you learn to embrace uncertainty, the more you realize that the universe is not there to harm you, but to help you grow. Growth never happens in your comfort zone, and every sacred door invites you to leave that zone behind in favor of something greater. It's natural to feel doubt when you're standing at the edge of a new beginning, but the sacred door isn't just about the destination, it's about the transformation that occurs on the journey. Every step you take through that door is a step toward greater self-awareness, strength, and wisdom. The door might not be easy to open, but once you do, you'll find that the challenges on the other side are the very things that will prepare you for the life you've always dreamed of. You don't need to have everything figured out before stepping through a sacred door. Often the clarity comes after you make the decision to move forward. The courage to step into the unknown is what brings the clarity you need. It's by moving through the fear and uncertainty that you will begin to see the opportunities that were hidden before. When you recognize the sacred door and decide to step through, you are choosing faith over fear, growth over comfort, and opportunity over stagnation. It's a decision that takes you out of your comfort zone, but it's also the decision that opens up the possibilities you've been waiting for. Stepping through the sacred door isn't just about what's waiting on the other side, it's about who you become in the process. Every time you embrace a new opportunity, you're reshaping your life and aligning yourself with the greater potential that lies within you. The sacred door is not just an opportunity, it is a call to become more than you are right now. It is the moment that marks the beginning of a new chapter, a new journey. And when you recognize that door and decide to step through it, you're making the bold choice to embrace change, face your fears, and transform your life. When you recognize the sacred door, trust yourself. Open your heart to the possibilities that lie beyond. The universe is inviting you to take the leap, so don't hesitate, because the life you've always dreamed of is just on the other side. When you open a sacred door in your life, you will undoubtedly notice changes in ways you never imagined. These doors are not just simple opportunities, they're pathways that lead to profound transformations in every aspect of your being. Opening a sacred door doesn't just bring new external circumstances, it marks the beginning of an internal shift. A new chapter where the world around you starts to take on new meaning. The changes that come with stepping through a sacred door can range from discovering a new purpose in life to building deeper, more meaningful relationships with others, or even finding inner peace where you once felt restless or uncertain. When you embrace change and step into the unknown, the universe has a way of bringing you exactly what you need, often in ways you least expect. This could manifest as a career shift, a life-changing relationship, or simply an awakening within yourself. Sometimes the changes are subtle, a new perspective, a different approach to an old problem, or a sense of newfound clarity. Other times the changes are dramatic. Maybe you find your life's calling, or you discover a talent or ability you never knew existed within you. Regardless of how the changes unfold, stepping through a sacred door brings with it the potential to completely transform your reality. Each time you step through a sacred door, you don't just grow in terms of outward achievements, but also in terms of your inner journey. Personal growth isn't just about the things you accomplish externally, like landing a new job, gaining success, or achieving a milestone. It's also about the growth you experience within yourself, the way you view the world, and how you interact with it. Every sacred door you walk through encourages you to expand your vision and awareness of yourself and the world around you. You begin to notice things you might have previously overlooked: the richness of the present moment, the importance of gratitude, and the ability to embrace life's challenges with confidence. The sacred door opens not just a pathway for external changes, but also for deep, lasting shifts that align you with your truest self. A sacred door is not just about entering a new opportunity, it's about beginning a journey of self-discovery. It's the chance to take a step forward in life, but also to look inward to examine your beliefs, your values, and your desires. Stepping through a sacred door forces you to reassess where you are and where you want to go, challenging you to think about the person you want to become. When you face a sacred door, you're not only entering a new opportunity, but you're also opening yourself to the possibility of growth and personal transformation. You start to see yourself from a new perspective, perhaps as someone capable of achieving more than you previously thought, or someone who deserves more than you've been allowing yourself to receive. One of the most remarkable benefits of stepping through a sacred door is that it unlocks hidden abilities. Each step you take on the journey of personal growth reveals new strengths and skills that were dormant within you. These could be creative talents that you never considered, or the resilience to cope with situations that once seemed insurmountable. Often, it's only when we step into the unknown and face challenges head-on that we realize the full extent of what we're capable of. A sacred door also invites you to pursue dreams that you once didn't dare to think of. Perhaps you've always wanted to write a book, start a business, or travel the world, but fear and doubt kept you from taking that first step. By stepping through the sacred door, you begin to free yourself from the limitations you once placed on yourself. The possibilities seem limitless, and you realize that the only thing standing in your way was your own fear. The important thing is that when you step through the sacred door, you no longer feel limited by old barriers of self-doubt, fear of failure, or old beliefs that told you that you weren't worthy or capable. You shed those old skin and step into the new version of yourself, the version that is free, empowered, and aligned with the person you were always meant to become. It's easy to become trapped in old cycles, doing the same things over and over again, because they feel comfortable even if they don't serve you. But stepping through a sacred door requires that you let go of the comfort zone and embrace the unknown. This is where the real transformation happens. As you shed the limiting beliefs, old habits, and fears, you create space for new opportunities, deeper experiences, and more fulfilling connections. One of the most powerful ways that a sacred door fosters progress is by breaking through limiting beliefs. Many of us have stories we tell ourselves about what we're capable of achieving based on past experiences or things we've been told. These stories can hold us back from pursuing our dreams, from taking risks, or from stepping into the life we desire. When you walk through a sacred door, it often requires you to confront these limiting beliefs. For For example, you may have thought that you weren't good enough for a particular job, or that you couldn't move to a new city, or that you'd never be able to build a meaningful relationship. But stepping through that door means questioning those beliefs and realizing they no longer have power over you. Each time you face a sacred door and choose to walk through it, you challenge the false narratives that have been limiting your potential. This not only boosts your self-confidence, but also encourages you to expand your idea of what's possible. Stepping into the unknown forces you to rethink what you're capable of, and in the process you begin to see your true potential unfold. A sacred door is also a gateway to deeper, more meaningful relationships. Sometimes stepping through this door means inviting new people into your life, people who will elevate you and challenge you to become better. It might mean connecting with a mentor, a partner, or friends who will align with your new direction and help you continue to evolve. Relationships are often a reflection of where we are in life. The people we surround ourselves with influence our growth, and when we step through a sacred door, we may find that the right people begin to show up at just the right time. These relationships might push us to grow, support us through our challenges, and offer wisdom and encouragement as we navigate the changes we're experiencing. On the other hand, walking through a sacred door might also mean letting go of relationships that no longer serve your highest good. Sometimes, the path to growth requires us to release the people and situations that are holding us back, even if they have been part of our lives for a long time. This can be one of the most difficult parts of stepping through a sacred door, but it is often necessary for our continued growth. A sacred door doesn't just impact your own life. It has the power to affect the lives of others as well. When you step through the door and embrace change, you create a ripple effect that spreads to the people around you. The new version of yourself, the one who has embraced change and growth, inspires others to do the same. As you change, you become a source of inspiration for those who witness your transformation. Your growth encourages others to step through their own sacred doors to confront their fears, follow their dreams, and embrace the life they deserve. The beauty of a sacred door is that it's not just about you. It's about the positive influence you have on everyone you encounter as you move forward with faith and courage. Stepping through a sacred door is never just an isolated event. It's the beginning of a journey that touches everyone around you. It's the key to creating a life that doesn't just benefit you, but also lifts those you care about. The benefits of stepping through a sacred door are profound. Each time you walk through it, you move closer to becoming the person you were always meant to be. You expand your vision, unlock hidden abilities, and begin to pursue dreams you once thought were out of reach. The sacred door offers the opportunity to break free from the limitations of the past and to embrace a future filled with growth, transformation, and limitless potential. It's important to remember that these sacred doors don't just change the surface of your life, they change the very core of who you are. As you walk through each door, you embark on a journey of personal growth that extends far beyond the immediate changes you can see. The power of the sacred door lies in its ability to transform your mind, body, and soul, allowing you to live the life you were always meant to live. Embrace the sacred doors in your life. When they open, before you step through with confidence and courage, knowing that the transformation on the other side will bring the opportunity to grow, not just in the outer world, but also within yourself. Every sacred door leads to a brighter, more fulfilling future, one that is uniquely yours to explore. The sacred door you're standing in front of isn't a coincidence. It's not a random opportunity, it's a calling, a chance for you to move forward and unlock the untapped potential within you. This door represents a pivotal moment in your life, one that offers you the opportunity to transform and change your life for the better. Every moment of hesitation, every doubt only keeps you standing at the threshold of something far greater than you could have ever imagined. That sacred door is opening right now, not by accident, but because you are ready to embrace the change it offers. It's a chance to step into a future that aligns with your true self, a chance to break free from the constraints you've placed on yourself and move into a life of purpose, growth, and authenticity. So I encourage you to open your heart and embrace the sacred door before you. It may not seem easy at first. Change rarely is. But know that every step you take through that door will lead you to a new chapter, a stronger version of yourself. The path ahead may not be entirely clear, and you may encounter bumps along the way, but the courage you summon today will prepare you for whatever lies ahead. Stepping through the door is a declaration to the universe that you are ready for the challenges, the lessons, and the beauty that await. You have the power within you to make this moment the beginning of something extraordinary. Your next chapter, the one that awaits just beyond the sacred door, could be the one that defines your true potential. Don't let fear or uncertainty keep you from stepping into the future you are meant to live. If this message has inspired you and resonated with you, I encourage you to like this video, share it with others who might need a reminder to open their own sacred doors, and subscribe to this channel. Together we can continue walking through many more sacred doors, embracing the transformation and opportunities they bring. By sharing this message, you're spreading hope and encouragement to those who need it the most. You are the chosen one to walk through this door. Don't hesitate, because a bright future is waiting for you on the other side. Step in with confidence, knowing that the sacred door is the first step toward your greatness. Trust in yourself, trust in the process, and remember that on the other side of that door lies a life more fulfilled, more purposeful, and more aligned with who you were always meant to be. The time to step through is now. Embrace it fully and take that step toward the extraordinary future that awaits you.